Well, views are going down, might as well talk about Ruby. You know, Cinder was one of those characters I actually thought was pretty interesting from Volume 1 through 3, until Salem showed up. Originally, this was gonna be scripted, but I decided to speak from the mind instead. Without further ado, let's talk about Cinder. To be honest, I think Cinder's backstory is pretty decent. For those who don't know, some of the Ruby characters are based off of fairy tales. Little Red Riding Hood, Snow White, you name it. For Cinder, her name is short for Cinderella, so we got a backstory that is based off of that. We do get a character in this backstory who is named Rhodes, according to the wiki, and he helps Cinder fight the abuse that is her new family. The one problem I do have with this story is why couldn't he just help Cinder get out of that mess other than trying to help her train by fighting? Because then Cinder wouldn't be just going jack ballistic. For a lot of Ruby characters, the main theme with their backstory for some reason is abuse. At least for Cinder, I can give the pass to because she's based off of Cinderella, and Cinderella was abused. Therefore, if we were to base this onto Cinder, it would make sense. So pretty much in a nutshell, she's Cinderella, but gone wrong. At least that's how I see it. My only wish is that it wouldn't be shared in Volume 8, which is the worst volume in my opinion.
Next time, eat a salad.
You fat, bald bastard! You piece of subhuman trash! 2,000 years of constant human evolution to create a hairless
Now here's where the bad stuff really comes in. Throughout Volume 1 through 3, we get Cinder's motivation, which is getting all the maiden powers just so she can be higher above everyone else. And judging by her backstory, that sounds like a pretty good motivation, right? Right? Yeah, in Volume 4, she just serves Salem. Yep. She gets ultimately degraded by serving probably one of the worst villains of all time, because all Salem does is sit on her ass and give commands to everybody. That's about all she does. There is a scene where she trains Cinder in Volume 4, but even that's a stretch because what does she know about the maiden powers? Sure, you might make the argument saying that she lived hundreds and thousands of years, but here's the thing, she's been inside a castle this entire time. Anyways, my point is that Cinder shouldn't be a character that's dependent on her master or whatever the f***, because in Volume 1 through 3 she seemed to be on her own. And then there's the quote, "Without you, I am nothing." That sounds pretty deep, is what I would say if you didn't repeat it to two of your abusers. The first time she said it was understandable because she was being abused by her stepmother. But for Salem, it's weird because it's not like she forced her to say it. Watts even tries giving a reality check to Cinder, but he gets killed off later for no reason. Like, Cinder never even explained why she killed him. He was just gone, burning, and nothing else. She even had Neo by her side, but that was only because Neo was stupid. There were plenty of signs of Cinder betraying Neo. For example, Cinder was mainly focusing on her goals rather than Neo's to help work together. That, and she called Neo an asset when she was introducing her to Salem. I'm saying this right now, Neo deserved it. She could have just left while she had the chance. Alright, doesn't feel like I have anything else to talk about when it comes to her characters, so let's just go to her designs. You know, I actually kinda like these designs, not gonna lie. Red's a really good color, especially... Oh. I don't like this one at all. The huge sleeve just ruins it for me. Yes, I know it's to hide her grim arm, but it just looks ridiculous. Like, good luck with fighting with one arm and nothing else, cause how are you gonna grab stuff with that one sleeve? When I first saw it in Volume 4, I was thinking, oh, is this a different character? Until I saw the scars in the face and was like, oh, that's Cinder. And for some reason, she cutted her hair. Like, just remove the sleeve, it would be a lot more intimidating. Yo, Ruby, look at this grim arm I got. What the fuck? Like, do you see what I mean now? Believe it or not, a lot of people actually make their own version of Ruby. Heck, even I'm doing it. Though it's set in the actual Ruby universe. Though my point still stands. I am currently making a Ruby fan comic called Ruby Silence a Remnant. And there you will see my own version of Cinder. I'm not sure if I should spoil it or not. I'll say it sometime in a tweet or community post. I really hope everyone likes the first episode of Ruby Silence a Remnant because it's a huge passion project of mine. And, well, that's about it. I'm OP Silver, and signing off.